Experts offer advice on how to protect you from card skimmers. Today is Friday, February 21st, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Mostly sunny and windy today, a high near 30. 76 jobs in Snyder County are going away. Yesterday, Bright Farms in Selinsgrove announced they'll be shutting down their hydroponic greenhouse next month. Workers were notified on Wednesday. The Daily Item reports they will continue to operate at larger greenhouses in Illinois, Georgia, and Texas. Penn Live reports a settlement has been reached with Little League International in the lawsuit over the player who was seriously injured after falling from a bunk bed. In 2022, during the Little League World Series, Utah Little Leaguer Easton Oliverson fell off the upper bunk in the dorm room at the Grove in South Williamsport and suffered severe head injuries. Since then, he has undergone multiple surgeries. The parents had accused Little League of being negligent for not having railings on the bed to protect falls. Terms of the settlement are confidential, but Little League and Savoy Contract Furniture of Montoursville have denied any liability. By agreeing to the settlement, the family avoided a jury trial in Philadelphia. A decision not to renew the contract for Montgomery High School football coach Corey Tice has had many in that community up in arms. In the past couple of weeks, there have been ongoing rants and raves on social media about Tice and the district's decision. The Sun-Gazette reports this week's school board meeting was packed with parents and student athletes looking to have the board hear their concerns. At the meeting, the attendees were told the decision was made to let Tice's contract expire. The board noted there is not automatic renewal of contracts and that any contracted position can be open for consideration of other candidates. The district has received 7 applications for the position and 5 candidates were granted interviews. Williamsport Council now has a clearer picture of options for the now vacant City Hall building. The Sun-Gazette reports BKV Architects presented Council with the results of a preliminary study. It found that a newly refurbished City Hall would cost about $28 million, while a newly constructed City Hall building would be in excess of $60 million. The historic City Hall was vacated in 2021 after toxic mold developed from a leaking roof. Card skimmers are on the rise, and experts are offering tips on how to protect yourself. Generally speaking, tap to pay is safer than the traditional swipe or insert options. The chip technology was added to combat fraud. It was noted that anywhere you are forced to swipe your card rather than tap it has a potential risk. Criminals often target registers that are not heavily monitored, such as self-checkout, so having a one-on-one interaction with an employee is preferred. Reports of card skimmers have been seen locally in Williamsport and Watsontown. The Ladles of Love Soup fundraiser has returned to support the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank. The fundraiser features locally handcrafted soups available for purchase. The quart jar of soup will come with 4 dinner rolls and 2 cookies. All proceeds from the Ladles of Love will support the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank's programs, helping to address the region's growing hunger crisis. Pre-orders will be taken until February 21st, with the pickup day on February 28th. And just in case you missed it, yesterday was a chance to scare winter away because it was Hoodie Hoo Day. The tradition has it that on February 20th, people gather at noon, wave their hands, and shout Hoodie Hoo to say goodbye to winter and welcome spring. The Lock Haven Express reports that in McElhatton, community members gathered yesterday to take part in the annual tradition. After gathering, they were welcomed at Pathway to Christ Church for a festive meal that included Hoodie Hoo cheddar and broccoli soup. The origin is unknown, but some sources say Hoodie Hoo was first used on the Andy Griffith Show, meaning "How are you?" in country slang. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.